suddenly was sitting there going, oh no. The very numbers I look at for my clients for their digital marketing are not that clear for me. So guys, about a year ago, I was on a call and I was thinking about joining a mastermind group. Do you know what that is? Probably most of you do. If you're listening to this, you probably do. It's basically a group of people where you brainstorm ideas, you hold each other accountable. Tends to happen in a sort of business environment where you meet with other business owners, but it can happen really anywhere in your life. So I was thinking about joining this mastermind group. So I have a company here in Australia called Website Love, and we build websites, do social media marketing, and in a very specific way, right? So we focus on conversion rate optimization, which is how do you get more leads and sales coming in from your business online. But as a business owner, it can be kind of lonely. And I was looking around thinking it might be nice to hang out in a mastermind group with other agency owners. And there's a group in the States. Most of their members are in the States. And I thought, well, this sounded pretty cool. So I was on the call, and typical, sales call process. This way, it was an application process because they're very particular on who they let into the group. Filled out the application, got on the call, and they started asking me questions, or he started asking me questions, and asked me questions about, the revenue in my business, my conversion rates, how long it took to close a lead, what was my sales process like, all these things that I suddenly was sitting there going, oh no. The very numbers I look at for my clients for their digital marketing are not that clear for me and my business. I don't know if that sounds familiar to any of you, if you might ever be guilty of, being slack in your business or in your life on the very things that you help others do. It seems to be kind of a thing for most of us in business, but certainly was in my business. So after that call, I was thinking about the old adage, what you focus on grows, right? And I realized that I wasn't focusing clearly on all these metrics that would be quite important for me to know in my own business. So it was time for me to build out my own dashboards or reports. I call them dashboards. A lot of people call them dashboards. And to start looking at my own financial intelligence in my business. And I know that's kind of like a wanky word, financial intelligence, but it's true, right? I mean, you hear about emotional intelligence, right? You like to be around people that are secure emotionally, that are mature, that don't bring drama in, that doesn't need to be there. Same thing goes with financial intelligence in your business. If you're building a business, you want to focus on the numbers and be intelligent about what's going on and know how to read them. So I was thinking about this and I thought, okay, well, yes, I need to focus on this. And needless to say, I did make it into that mastermind group. I'm still a part of it. I love it. And because of that group, I've actually developed a lot of new systems in my business, which are great. So yes, I did get accepted in there. For the one of you that's listening right now going, wow, Heather, did you get it? Did you make it in? Yes, I did. So what am I building, or what have I built in my business? So when we think of metrics or dashboards, it's basically the numbers that are important to you and your business for you to pay attention to. And they're quite similar for all of us, really. Number one for me is a marketing dashboard. So that's where I can see where my traffic is coming in, and the conversions I am getting and the cost per acquisition. And this, there's companies that literally build custom dashboards where they pull in data from all these different areas into something that you can read. But for me, to be honest, I just have a Google Drive. That's what I work on in my business. I think I spoke about that in episode 2 or 3 about the systems I use. But I have an area called reporting, and I have a Google Sheet that has this information in it. So in my marketing dashboard, I look at, if I'm spending money on ads, how much am I spending? How much does it cost to get a lead into my database? Of that, how many people sign up for a sales call? Of that, how many people convert, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm keeping an eye on that. So I've built that out. I'm actually it's kind of a work in progress. So I'm building that as I go. Dashboard number 2 is for my sales process, my sales pipeline. So again, you could use a CRM system for this, and I do have a CRM system where I have some of that information in it. But for me, just right now with my sales team, it's easiest to just have a spreadsheet. And basically that's my pipeline. So I can see exactly from marketing into sales. So I have my marketing dashboard, and then the second they convert into a sales call, they enter into the sales spreadsheet. And from there, they now we track somebody to say, okay, they booked in the initial call. When did it happen? Notes on what happened on that. Did they book in the second call? What happened on that, etc. And then every single month I have a close rate percentage. So how many people each month that booked calls actually closed to become a client. So it's really simple, but it's really easy to use, and we color code it based on where people are in the pipeline. Again, is there a right or wrong to this? No. I think the thing is, so many of us don't do this because we feel like it is too far out of our hands, or it's too techie, or it's just like you get these reports from the random companies that like analyze your website for SEO, and it's a 30-page report, and you think, oh gosh, I have to have a 30-tabbed spreadsheet to read my data. This is not how it works. And then my third spreadsheet is sort of my expense spreadsheet. So yes, I use Xero in our business, our accounting system, and you can run reports in there. But for me, through this mastermind group, actually, one of the guys, and he has a really big agency, he says, oh, look, this is what I do. I have this expense spreadsheet. And it's just an easy way to kind of keep tabs on where you're spending on subscriptions and software and contractors and all the different people in your business. So I have these 3 little spreadsheets, and they're nothing crazy, but I can very easily go in at any time and see what's happening. And again, it's always a work in progress, but at least I have it now, and at least I can see it in my business. And it's quite kind of fun, kind of eye-opening to have this stuff. So the thing is for you guys is I'd recommend that if you have reporting, then you want to revisit it. Is it something that you actually understand? Are you seeing the numbers that make sense, that actually help you make decisions in your business? And if you don't have reporting, just start. Just put up a spreadsheet, do a Google Sheet, an Excel spreadsheet, wherever you can do that, that's going to be easy for you, and start to pull in the numbers. How many people are visiting your website? Or, visiting you theoretically if you're like at a trade show or wherever it is you want to monitor the numbers. How many people are visiting you? How many people take action? How much does it cost you to get them to take action? And then what happens from there? And you'll start to really be able to focus on the things that are going to matter in your business. So think about that for a moment. What do you want to grow? Is it something in your business? Is it your free time, perhaps? Is it your health? Now it's time to invest time and attention into those things that you want to grow. By the way, you guys, I do cover a bit of a system on how to live life with more ease in episode 4. So if you want to check that out, it's a bit about time management. And also, if you want to brush up on your financial intelligence, I have 2 amazing guests coming up. So there's 2 coming up ahead next few episodes or so, and very specifically talk a little bit more about numbers and the importance of understanding that in your business. But I suppose in this episode, I just want to leave you with what you focus on grows. So pay attention to the things that you want more of in your business. If it is leads, then perhaps you should start monitoring and measuring them better. And like I said at the start, I do this for clients. So a little shameless plug, if you ever do need help with your marketing, please feel free to reach out to me. You just head over to thehustlerebellion.com. There's information there. Actually, that page currently sits on my business website, websitelove.com.au. So you just click up in the menu and you'll be able to contact me. If you're interested in improving your marketing and building out some of these dashboards and understanding how to read the data, just reach out to me. I'm there to support you guys. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you. And here's to your week ahead. Make sure you take some time for yourself and separate yourself from the overwhelm and the hustle, if that's currently what you're feeling and going through. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you in the next episode.